Hey, I'm Taryn Everdeen and I've just got back from 2 months travelling across the US, and in this video I am going to show you how I did that with just my 20-litre backpack. Oh, and a bum bag. In August I went to Puerto Rico for a conference, and then I went across to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I spent a month working on a project. I already have a vlog on that, so if you want to check out what I was getting up to, go have a look. I'll leave a link in the description. And then after that, I went on a solo road trip from Albuquerque across the states by bus and train to New York. And I lasted all that time with just the things that you see here. When I was planning for my trip, I had to decide between a suitcase or a backpack. And in the end, I'm really glad that I chose this. It's smaller, I had to pack less, but really you don't need as much stuff as you'd think. The great thing about this rucksack is that it opens up just like a suitcase, so it's easier to fit more things in. The first thing, a book. I had a lot of long bus and train journeys, so I needed something to keep me occupied. Next important thing is a water bottle. This isn't actually the bottle that I took. I wouldn't recommend going for something like this because it's heavy and takes up too much space. I went through a couple water bottles because I kept losing things, but I had a smaller 500ml aluminium bottle and it was light, fitted really well in my bag, so I'd recommend going for something that's small. Next is my rain mac, and I didn't take a coat with me. I had a jumper, but this meant that if I did encounter rain I would be nice and dry. This is a little rucksack rain cover. Fits very small in my bag, and I didn't actually end up using it until I got back to the UK. But it's handy to have there just in case. This is a packing cube. Packing cubes are great. They compress your stuff and it means that you can fit everything in really easily. In this packing cube I kept all my toiletries and my electric things. Maybe not a good mix, but hey, that's how I did it. So here I have a microphone. This was for video making. I ended up doing a few interviews while I was out there, so it was really useful to have this with me. And this is my zero waste deodorant. Got spare batteries for the microphone, a mosquito bite zapper, contact lenses, my menstrual cup. If you menstruate, you need to know about menstrual cups. When you're travelling, having reusable things in general are great because they don't run out, but for a traveller who menstruates, this is a lifesaver. You don't have to worry about getting new sanitary products when you're on your period. It's cheaper, it's so convenient. Honestly, I am completely in love with reusable menstrual products and I cannot recommend this enough. I did make another video about reusable menstrual products in general, and I'm going to leave a link to that in the description also. This is my shampoo bar from Lush. Fits in a tin, very compact. And here is a sewing kit. You never know when you might need to stitch something up. This is the charging cable to my portable charger. Some sun cream, a little USB stick for transferring photos, and here is the charger for my camera battery, multivitamins, a nail clipper, tweezers, plug for my phone, and an adapter, toothpaste, toothbrush, a padlock for staying in hostels and things, and an eyebrow brush. It's very important we like tidy eyebrows. This is my next packing cube and it has clothes in it. First we have one bra and a sports bra, a vest. I didn't end up taking any swimming costume with me, but this is what I wore when I went swimming, and shorts. I wore this with my vest as kind of a swimming costume. Here are 2 pairs of microfiber underwear. I really recommend these because they're very lightweight and they dry really quickly. And a belt. This goes with everything that I brought with me. 4 pairs of socks. Here is one of my tops. This is a thermal long sleeve t-shirt. Just a vest, another top. I probably could have gone without this one, I didn't wear it very often. And pyjamas. I was staying on people's sofas, staying with strangers, so when I was sleeping I needed something that would cover me a bit more, so I have these cropped bottoms, quite lightweight, don't take up too much space, and then a top to go with that. And here's a dress that I wore a lot in Puerto Rico. It's very lightweight and was good in the really hot weather. And my favourites, I wore these all the time. These are my rainbow dungarees and they were good for all types of weather. When it was hot I just wore these with a top and that was fine. If it was a bit colder then I'd layer a couple more tops underneath. And finally my last dress. When it was hot I just wore this, but when it got colder I put a jumper underneath. In here I have my DSLR camera. I kept it in the packing cube to give it a bit more protection with my 50mm lens. I really enjoy taking portraits, so having something that has the functionality of a DSLR is really important to me. And this was a camera I already had. It's a bit smaller than the current one that I'm using to film with, And the lens that I took with me is actually one that I'm using to film with as well. It's the 50mm, very cheap, very light, and it's very versatile. But otherwise, really, your phone is more than enough. I ended up taking most of the video for my Albuquerque vlog on my phone. And that is my third packing cube. But that's not all the clothes that I took. When I would be travelling, I would wear a third outfit. I kept a tote bag in my bag all times because it gave me a little bit more space if I wanted to pick up some souvenirs or take something extra or carry food, then I just had that in my bag. So normally I wouldn't have the side bag, I would just have my backpack and this one. This third outfit is this top that my friend Jacob made for me in Albuquerque. This is the only jumper that I took. It's made of 100% wool and it's very warm and quite lightweight. So that was perfect. It went with all of the outfits that I took with me. That's the thing with travelling light, is you need to make sure that all of the clothes you take, you can mix and match. You just need to think about the stuff that you have and take stuff that you really, really love. Because I was wearing the same outfits on repeat for 2 months and I had to love them, otherwise I would have been very, very sad. And then this is my pair of Lucy and Yak dungarees. I love them. They're very versatile. Dungarees are perfect for travelling with. So as well as my camera, I took a laptop. So this is my laptop charger, and then in the back pocket I have my laptop itself in a case, protected. This bag is great because it has this laptop pocket which keeps it all separate from everything else. And then the last thing from this bag is my journal. If you don't have a journal and you're travelling, I really recommend that you get one. I forget things quite easily, so I like to write down as much as I can. All my highlights are in here, the way that I was feeling on the different days. The 2 months of my life that I shared with nobody but myself and the people I met along the way are all in this book. And I just realised that I haven't talked about shoes, so this is what I wore. Not these exact ones because I lost them. That is a story for another day. Recommend just taking whatever you're comfortable in and you wear the most. So for me, Docs are the things that I wear every day. I wore Doc Martens, but you wear what you want to wear as long as it's comfortable and you can walk in them. I don't recommend stiletto heels. Nice. This was the other bag I took with me. I wore it across my shoulder like this. And this was where I kept my most valuable stuff with me at all times. So in the back pocket I have my passport, selection of cards. Then in the main pocket I had a plastic wallet that I kept my money in. This got euros, but it did have dollars when I was in the States. 2 pens. I have my charging cable for my phone. If you don't have a case, you need one. It will save your phone. Phone case, important, get one. And this is my handkerchief. As I said earlier, travelling with reusable stuff is a must. I kind of had to get over the gross factor because before I thought, oh, that's disgusting, you're blowing your nose, keep it in your purse, gross. It's fine, just get over it. Works the same way as a tissue, you just wash it, don't have to buy more tissues. It just doesn't run out, it's great. And here is my portable charger, and then finally, my headphones. So yeah, this is what I travelled with for 2 months. This was my whole life for 2 months. And it did get a little bit boring repeating the same outfits, but for the freedom that that gave me, it was completely worth it. I didn't have to worry about paying extra when I was boarding flights. It was easy to keep my bag with me when I was travelling on trains, and when I was walking between places to get to my accommodation, it wasn't too heavy, so I could walk with everything I had. And it felt good not having tons of stuff because people expect you to turn up with a suitcase or something, and I've just got this bag and I'm like, whoa, look at me go. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like more, please subscribe. Yeah, maybe we'll pop out some more videos. Let's see how it goes. Have a wonderful day. All love. Bye.